Namaste. Welcome to this yoga practice. My name is Oli. Today we're gonna do a nice fluid yoga practice. There will be some fun transitions from one pose to other, and I hope you're gonna like it. If you usually use some props like blocks or straps, you can go ahead and have those handy, and I'll be waiting for you on our mats. If you're ready to begin, so let's start today in a child's pose position. So find your child's pose. Take your knees wide. Place your chest between your knees. Place your forehead on the mat. And extend your arms forward. I want you to take this time to settle into your body and to give yourself an intention for practice. Take a moment to find what do you feel now in your body. Take a moment to observe this state which you have now without any judgment, without any expectation. And it doesn't matter whether you feel today, just accept this state of being. And I want you to have this intention of acceptance for this practice. Take a deep inhale and a wide exhale. And with the next inhale, lift yourself up on your hands and knees. With the next inhale, melt your chest down, lift your gaze up, lift your tailbone, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, chest forward, the top of your head lifts up, tailbone up. And exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin in. And one more time, inhale, bend your back. And exhale, round spine. With the next inhale, take your spine to a neutral position. And from here, we're gonna lower to our forearms and lower our hips on the mat. Finding a nice Sphinx pose. You can place your elbows under your shoulders, or if it feels more comfortable, you can place your elbows a little bit further on the mat. Whether you are reach with your chest forward, drop down your shoulders, and start breathing deeply here. All right, with the next inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, tuck your chin down, and from here we're gonna find nice circles with our head. Moving nice and slowly, finding your perfect amplitude. All right. And from here, let's change the direction, but I want you to always keep your shoulders down. All right, and few more circles with our neck. And the last circle, go back to the center and lift your gaze up. All right. Straighten your elbows and start to walk closer to your body, finding a nice seal pose. You can always stay with your hands far from your body. It's completely all right. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look to your right heel. Inhale, go back to the center. Exhale, look to your left heel. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right heel. And inhale, center, gaze to the left heel. Good. Go back to the center, lower your elbows down, and place your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift yourself up into tabletop position. Good. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Find your downward dog. You can always rock from side to side with your hips. You can bend your knees one by one. All right. And now find your steady downward dog. Relax the back of your neck. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Reach with your chest closer to your thighs. One more inhale and exhale. Okay, with the next inhale, sweep your right leg up, bend your right knee, open your hips. Keep pressing with both of your arms into the mat, opening your hip and stretching your left hamstring. Good. One more inhale here and exhale. With the next inhale, lift your right leg back and lower it to the mat. Inhale, sweep your left leg up into the sky, bend your left knee, keep pressing with both of your hands into the mat and open your hips. Don't collapse in your shoulders. One more inhale here and exhale. With the next inhale, extend back your left leg and lower it into a downward dog. Find your steady downward dog. Take a deep inhale and exhale. With the next inhale, lift your right leg up and back into a single leg dog and bend your right knee, but don't open your hips this time. Your hips are squared. And from here, I want you to lean forward so your shoulders are above your wrists, and keep reaching with your right toes to the back of your head, finding a charging scorpion. And from here, take a deep inhale, exhale, round your spine, reach with your knee to your nose. Inhale, charging scorpion, bend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, charging scorpion. One more time, bend. Exhale, round spine, knee to nose. Inhale, charging scorpion. And from here, I want you to find your chaturanga. Extend and lower your right leg and lift yourself all the way up into an upward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift yourself all the way up into a downward dog. Good. take a deep inhale here and exhale. With the next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Bend your left knee and lean forward so your shoulders are above your wrists. Finding your charging scorpion to the left side. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, round your spine. Knee reaches to your nose. Inhale, charging scorpion. Exhale, round spine, knee to nose. And one more time. Inhale, charging scorpion. And exhale, knee to nose. One last time. Charging scorpion. Bend your elbows. Lower yourself to chaturanga. Lower your left leg. Lift yourself into upward facing dog. And go back into a downward facing dog. All right, take a deep inhale here. Exhale, lower your knees. Place your knees wide and find your child's pose. Ground your forehead onto the mat. Extend your arms. Relax your hands, your wrists, your shoulders. And find your breath here. With the next inhale, lift yourself up to your hands and knees. Good. Your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a deep inhale here, gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Inhale, lift your right leg up and find your single-legged dog. Reach with your right leg, with your right toes as high as you can. You can lift your left heel. All right, and from here, bend your right knee. Draw it into your chest. Hold it here in this plank, in this three-legged plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your right leg over to the left side of the mat and lower your left heel and lift your left arm. I want you to keep lifting your hips up. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your left hand onto the mat. Draw your right knee to the chest and step behind you with your right leg. Lift your right arm up and then drop your right arm toward your head. Keep pressing with your left hand into the mat, lifting your hips up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your side plank pose and draw your right knee into the chest. Hold it here and very slowly step with your right foot to the front side of the mat. Lower your hands onto the mat. And I want you to come on your toes with your left leg. And I want you to come on your toes with your right. And I want you to come on your toes with your left leg. From here, don't collapse onto your right leg. Lift your torso up. find your wings behind your back with your hands. Hold it here. With the next inhale, lift your arms up high. Open your chest. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and open your chest one more time. You can lower a little bit your hips. Good. One more inhale here. Exhale. With the next inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale. Lean forward. Your hands are reaching back. Your hands are reaching back. Lean forward and lift your left leg high. Find your warrior 3. You can extend your arms to the sides, or you can find your namaste, palms to your heart. From here, very slowly lower your left leg back onto the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up and back, open your chest. Exhale. One more time, find your warrior 3. And from here, with the next inhale, one more time, upper lunge, open your chest, sweep your arms up. And exhale, find your warrior 3. All right, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands onto the mat and lower your left leg onto the mat. From here, I want you to lift your right leg up into the sky, finding your standing splits. Your right knee can be bent. It doesn't matter how it looks like. The main thing is how you feel. If you feel that your muscles are working, if you feel fire, so that's good. Lift your right toes as high as you can. Straighten your right knee. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your right leg onto the mat. Take a deep inhale. Straighten your back halfway up. Exhale. Forward fold. Relax the back of your neck. Inhale, straighten your back. Lift up straight with your inhale, halfway up, straighten your spine. Exhale, place your hands onto the mat and step with your left leg back onto the mat. Your left heel is up and you stay on your toes with your left leg. From here, I want you to draw your right knee into the chest and lower your forearms onto the mat. Extend back and up your right leg, and from here you can come a little bit closer with your left toes, and if you feel comfortable you can find your Pincha Mayurasana pose here, finding your balance on your forearms, or you can just hold it here, being with your left toes on the mat, on the ball of your feet. It's completely fine. When you feel comfortable, lower your right leg onto the mat, open your knees wide, and find your child's pose. Find your breath here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. One more time, deep inhale and exhale. With the next inhale, lift yourself up onto your hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Keep lifting your left leg up. And if you feel comfortable, you can come on your toes with your right leg. From here, draw your left knee into your chest, finding your three-legged plank pose. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step with your left leg over the right side of the mat. Lift your right leg. Lift your right arm into the sky, finding your fallen triangle. Lift your hips up. Keep lifting. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your right hand onto the mat. Lift your right heel. Draw your left knee to your chest and step behind you with your left leg. Inhale, take your left arm high and extend it forward. Keep lifting your hips up, pressing with your right hand into the mat. With the next inhale, lift your left arm high and draw your left knee to your chest. Hold it here and very slowly step with your left leg to the front side of the mat. Your right foot is on your toes. Find your upper lunge here. Lift your body. Don't collapse on your left leg. And extend your hands alongside the body like your wings. One more inhale here. Exhale. With the next inhale, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and open your chest. Lower your hips a little bit more. One more inhale here. Exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. All right. Take a deep inhale. Lift your arms up high. Exhale, lean forward and find your warrior 3. Hold it here. And very slowly step back with your right leg. Inhale, sweep your arms up high, open your chest. Exhale, one more time. Find your warrior 3. And with the next inhale, find one more time upper lunge. And exhale, lean forward one more time, your warrior 3 pose. Hold it here. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your hands onto your mat and step your right foot onto the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift your right. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift your left leg up, finding your standing splits. Keep reaching with your left toes up high. Keep extending your left knee. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your left foot onto the mat. Take a deep inhale, halfway up, straighten your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, straighten your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And one more time. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, step back with your right foot. Your hands are on the same line on the mat. Draw your left knee to your chest. Bend your elbows, lower your forearms onto the mat, and extend back and up high your left leg. You can come a little bit closer with your right leg, finding your balance on your forearms here. When you feel ready, you can lower your left leg onto the mat, lower your knees onto the mat, place your knees wide, and relax your forehead on the mat, finding your child's pose. Take a deep inhale and exhale, side out. One more time. Inhale and exhale, side out. Get back to your normal breathing. Release any tension in your hips, in your wrists, wherever you feel this tension. With the next inhale, lift yourself up to your hands and knees. Lower your forearms on the mat and lower your hips on the mat. Find your Sphinx pose. Reach with your chest forward, but this time I want you to tuck your toes on the mat. Take a deep inhale. With an exhale, lift your up and round your spine, finding plank pose. And we're gonna shift from Sphinx pose, lower, reach with your chest forward, to the plank pose. So it was 2, lower Sphinx, lift up 3, and lower, lift 4, lower, lift 5, lower, lift 6, lower, lift 7 and lower, lift 8, lower, and lift 9 and lower, lift 10. From here I want you to place your foot place your feet hips distance apart. You can interlace your fingers, and we're gonna find a side rocking movements. Reach with your right hip to the right side of the mat, lift yourself up, and then lower your left hips to the left and then lift up. So we're gonna continue. Lower, lift, 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 and lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower, lift, and a few more times. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower yourself onto the mat and relax. It was hot. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. All right. Place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift yourself to your hands and knees, and step forward with your knees, finding a nice seated position in the center of the mat. Extend your legs forward, and from here you can hold yourself behind your thighs, and with a nice round spine, lower all the way onto the mat. Take a deep inhale. With the next exhale, hug yourself. One more inhale and exhale. All right, reach with your arms up and grab your outer edges of the feet. Reach with your hands up and grab the outer edges of your feet, finding a happy baby pose. Lift your chest up, pull down your shoulders, pull down your knees, and your knees are under your heels. Open your hips. You can even try to reach with your tailbone down. Keep breathing deeply. Don't hold your breath. All right. Pull down your knees one more time. And place your feet together and lower your feet onto the mat closer to your glutes. Your knees are open wide. You can place your hands on your thighs, and you can even push down a little bit with your hands, finding a nice Baddha Konasana. All right, from here, close your knees together and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Extend your left leg onto the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Guide your right knee over to the left side of the mat and extend your right arm to the right side, gaze to the right. And if there is not enough space for your arm to be extended, you can always bend your elbow and place your hand under your head. And I want you to find a nice twist here. Imagine that you are melting down with each breath out. Don't push yourself too hard. Just release any tension here and surrender to this pose. With the next inhale, go back to the center and give yourself one more big hug. Lower and extend your right leg onto the mat. Take a deep inhale. With the next exhale, guide your left knee over to the right and extend your left arm to the left. Gaze to the left. Find your twist and keep imagining that you are melting down. Feel the sensation alongside your spine. With the next inhale, go back to the center. Squeeze your knees one more time. And extend your legs. Place your heels on each corner of the mat and find your Shavasana pose. Extend your arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Close your eyes and find your deep breath here. Release any tension in your facial muscles. Release any tension in your neck, in your shoulders, in your arms. Feel the expansion of your chest with each exhale. Relax your glutes, your hips, your knees. Relax your shins and calves. And relax your feet and toes. Take a few more breaths here. And when you feel ready, move with your fingers, move with your toes. Roll yourself over to the left or to the right side of the body and lift yourself up with the help of your upper hand. Find a nice seated position one more time. Take a deep inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, palms to heart. Take this time to thank yourself for this practice. And I want you to feel this gratitude with each cell of your body. And thank you for practicing today with me. I hope you really liked the practice. And if you liked it, please don't forget to press thumb up, and you can always comment the video and share it with somebody you think will like it. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.